when you were talking about your music and you were like, can you see a label spending money on something like that? And I was like, yeah, like 30, 40 years ago. Yeah.
That conversation stressed me out. I called Pat in the middle of the night.
2:30 in the morning.
2:30 in the morning when those ideas come. You know what I mean? When I'm on. And I said, I was like, Pat, like, what would it take for you to quit music? Basically. It's like I was nervous because I have this Rat Park stuff I'm coming out with, and I'm nervous that the guy I was going to ask for advice was going to be like, focus on the podcast. And I was like, what would it take for you? Like, who would have to say focus on the podcast for you to focus on the podcast?
Right.
And shirk your responsibilities. Like, knowing you could come back later.
Yeah.
And make music later. Like, and by later, I do mean like 1 year or two.
Right.
You know, like, knowing you could come back, do stuff when you have more of a following. Like, who would it be that could tell you, stop touring, focus on the podcast?
Ghost
of Will Smith?
Yeah. like if like I don't know, maybe if Oprah was real.
Yeah.
Like maybe if Oprah came to life.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? No, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
The meantime.
Maybe
like a leprechaun or a fairy or the Dalai Lama.
Barack Obama zombie. But if I saw a Force ghost, I would do whatever the Force ghost said.
No, I mean, be realistic. There'd have to be somebody alive right now that really wouldn't be like that unattainable from us. You're telling me genuinely that if somebody like, I don't know, if Tom DeLonge from Blink-182 came up, if Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 came up, and he was like, dude, you got a good thing going on right now, man, which is how I assume he talks.
Yeah.
You got a good thing going on right now, man. Like there's always going to be this. Like, you should focus on that so that if your true dream is to do this, then you could come back and make sure that that's successful as well. Like, if somebody gave you some real, genuine sage advice, like
from somebody like that, from somebody who I like on that level,
someone who you were like, oh, this guy has obviously done it.
That might do it. I genuinely think more likely maybe my youngest niece.
But Uncle Pat, why don't you just focus on being funny? Because it's making you famous.
No, you're not saying what she'd say. She'd say, Uncle Pat, I see the love in your eyes when you participate in this. Don't sway from that joy. You have all the time in the world, as we all do.
There's no time limit on creativity. I love you.
With deep tears in my eyes, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right.
Yes. It was somebody who has all of my love, who is like who is a toddler,
or Mark Hoppus.
Yeah.
One of the two.
When you turn 7, you stop seeing the strings.
Mm-hmm.
When you're everyone younger than 7 is like, look, I see where evil and goodness lies.
When you turn 7, you're like, I want that ball.
Yeah, right. You know what I just thought? Maybe I wasn't done playing with that toy. I just turned 7, and maybe I just fucking set that toy down for a sec.
You just fall off a bike one time, and you're like, the world's filled with pain and cruelty.
You fall off a bike one time, and you're like, there's a gray area where morals get a little lost.
You fall off your bike, and you're like, oh, cruel fate.
Yeah. Oh, rainbows and grub drops. Oh, that fucking sucked.
Trump 2024. Ow! Something happened in my past that made me vote for Trump in that joke. And it was something as simple as falling off a bike.
I
should make art about it.
And you have.
And I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past Jared's got your back on that one.
Yeah.
No need to fret.
Yeah.
Is there someone? I will turn the question back to you. Do you know somebody that would definitely you'd listen to their advice implicitly?
Like you, any other
Oh,
person?
oh, you're worried you're doing too much of it. Just the next thing you hear, you'll.
No, not even that. Like, just like if somebody who I respected their opinion, base level.
Okay.
My dad, my brother, you, my dead sister.
Yeah.
Somebody goes to my sister.
Goes to your sister would do it.
Goes to my sister would lock it down.
Yeah,
dude.
for sure.
Like, Bob, what are you doing? George, is that you? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dead as fuck, brother.
I'm so dead.
Christ. Yeah.
Who she's hanging out with.
Who she's hanging out with, we're sure of.
Yeah. You're like, dude, I'm a ghost right now. It's crazy. Yeah, just anybody who I have like the base level respect for could be like, it seems like that's working, and maybe this is something that you just like really enjoy. So why don't you, if you want this thing that you enjoy to be successful, why not just wait until this first thing's successful so you can put all of the fuels of your fires into the first thing and make it like the most successful, and then you'd have just like a better launching point instead of, because I'm afraid to toil.
Yeah.
I'm afraid to toil away because I got music stuff I'm coming out with.
You think you'd listen to me if I came to you with like that energy of advice?
If you said like it seems like you have a lot of energy to do music stuff and you're thinking a lot outside the box and stuff of a million different things, you should focus that into one of the two things.
Okay.
Then I also would know which one I would focus it on too.
Sure.
You know, I'd be like, all right, well, it's time to fucking really go ham on podcast stuff.
Well, then with that energy, I think you should cut back on the cocaine. It's kind of getting a lot, man.
Are you seeing that it's getting me where I'm trying to be though? Like, are you seeing that I'm?
Are you seeing
my
this?
shirts? You see, I'm not doing this move.
I know.
A lot.
It's just that the way
you know this move.
But the way you're talking to women while you're on the cocaine, and it's just like it was fine when it was like Fridays and Saturdays, but now it's like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays.
Well, I know that women like to be talked to a certain way, you know, and it takes a lot of courage and a lot of alpha male mentality to speak to women in the way that I know that they want to be spoken to.
I'm sorry.
In a dominating tone.
What do you know about alpha male mentality?
I know only everything about alpha male. Of the two of us, who do you think is the alpha male? No, go in the comments. Which one of us do you think is more alpha male? 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, one of them has a beard.
I don't see what. Oh, yeah, my hands just do this sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a Digimon shirt.
And you have a Digimon shirt on.
Yeah.
Because you're a beta. And that's okay. Listen. I do have some film for you to check out.
Okay.
You know,
like,
if you're interested in getting into alpha male stuff.
Oh, you've brought alpha male material for me.
I have.
Okay. All right. Sure.
I have some alpha male stuff that I think that you would find really interesting.
Are you gonna? Am I about to get like inducted into Scientology or something?
It's not Scientology. It's just like if you want to become a high value man.
Oh, okay.
Then you need to watch some of this stuff.
It's giving. Is the value of man measured on like some sort of triangle, 3D triangle? Pyramid
No.
plane?
It's nothing like that because you don't have to go get any of. Well, I am selling a course, but that's just straight up. You just pay the money for it.
I got it.
And then, once you have that knowledge, you can sell your own course.
What like?
And if I sell it to you and like 3 guys. And then you sell it to 3 guys, and that other guy sells it to 3 guys. And you got 9 guys at the bottom, and you got 3 guys in the middle and 1 guy at the top.
At any point in this alpha male conversation, are there any women involved?
Sparsely.
Sparse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I only have time in my life for a high value woman because I'm a high value male.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was part of it.
Well, of course it is.
Got it.
Like the whole entire reason that you become a high value male is to attract the ire of a high value woman. So here's the first video I'm going to show you. Are you ready for this?
make 6 figures per year, 35 or older, have 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in shape, and then have had sex with 50 women.
And then that's the point where you would say, okay, now it could be an intelligent decision to settle down with one woman.
Yes, because now you have not only the prerequisite finances, where I would consider you like an entry-level, higher value guy, it'll increase the likelihood that an average woman will submit to you and follow your lead. Then also on top of that, you don't have the wool over your eyes with like, oh, she touched my pee-pee, I want to commit to this girl, because you have sexual experience.
You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit, submit is crazy. The word submit is wild.
It's fine. It's fine. It's what women want. So I think...
Wait. Okay, so, all right, go ahead.
Well, I was just saying, like, I think that's good film to study. But I do think he's not going far enough.
Okay.
I think it's a bit immature for my... As a high-value male... I think that his take, it just doesn't go far enough.
Was part of his high value male thing is that you just have to be over 35 too, like the president?
Well, no. It's just that you have to make 6 figures, which obviously I do and you don't. But he was saying a big part of his thing was that
we're both at our job.
A big part of his thing
get paid the same.
Was that he said you have to have sex with 50 women. I don't think that goes far enough to be a high value man. I think you should probably double that.
You've sex with 100 women.
And I think if you're just having sex with those women, then you're leaving money on the table. You need to be...
What?
You need to be getting pegged. You need to be having sex with women and men and trans folk. And so what I think you should be doing, instead of just saying, oh my God, have sex with 50 women, boring, right? Like, you need to diversify. You should be diversifying your portfolio and saying 10% straight men, 10% gay men, 10% straight women, 10% gay women, 10% trans women, 10% trans men, 40% freaky shit that you don't tell anybody about.
Wait, I could kind of get behind this.
You know what I mean?
All of that stuff you said before that wasn't the freaky shit that you wouldn't tell anybody. You hadn't even gotten to the freaky shit you wouldn't tell anybody.
Well, just stuff that is between you and your pastor.
Got
So I just don't think... Oh, you know what it should be? It should be 40% yourself.
Oh.
Because you shouldn't need a woman to bring yourself to a climax.
Okay, got it.
Because you're a high-value male.
Got it.
And I can do things by myself because I'm a man. So that's one thing that I think you should watch. Here's another one. Ready?
I think, like, I'm a pretty, like, high-value man. Like, I have a good...
No.
I mean, I have a good job in the aerospace industry.
What did you make last year?
About 90.
Okay, but I mean, like, you look like you're from Amish country still. A lot of people call themselves high-value men, but they're not. Look at me. Like I'm close to 50, and I'm in better shape than you. Like, how is that possible?
That's
like, high-value guys don't tolerate bossy, disagreeable, bitchy women over trivial things.
Right.
Oh.
First off, well, here's what I gotta say.
Okay.
Again, I do find myself to be a higher value male than either one of these guys.
You're okay. Good.
I don't think either one of them are high value males because
it.
Did you notice one thing between the two of them?
Yeah.
Like, he's making fun of him for looking Amish and he's all jacked, but did you notice that they have one thing in common?
The
glasses. As a high value male,
you can't need glasses.
My eyes are my window to the world, right?
Shit.
Ask yourself this: why would you be putting windows in front of your windows?
You're gonna obscure your view.
Exactly. And what you're putting into your body as a high value man, like whether it's becoming through, whether it's going through your mouth or through God's windows, like the things you smell, the things you hear, the things you taste, the things you touch, the things you experience, all need to be high value.
Jared,
and you're diminishing your values by putting windows in front of your windows. You ever see a house with 2 windows? Exactly.
I was about to say yes.
You never see a house with a window and then another window behind it.
You would do that.
You would never find that.
I have
anywhere.
that now at my house.
You wouldn't find that.
I'm wearing contacts as we speak.
One of us is a high value male, and the other one is a beta cuck.
What if you need them to see? What if you need them to improve your window?
Well, I'm sorry you weren't born.
Oh, so part of it's like
it's a genetics thing.
And is it like a destiny thing? Sorry, I forgot it. I forgot about saying destiny around Jared.
Don't say destiny around me.
Don't say destiny around Jared Gaines.
Check this out.
Okay.
And she goes,
why won't you date me? I was like, let's talk about it. You're 23 and I'm 31. There's an 8-year age gap. If we look at the number of women that are in that gap, it's 20 million. You're top 10% hot. You model for a living. In 8 years, you will not be as hot. And in 20 years, you will really, really not be as hot. So the entire composition of your value is correlated to your aesthetics, which you will eventually lose. If we just look at the raw numbers.
If you just look at the raw numbers.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Are these guys for real?
Excuse me. I'm for real.
Got it.
But
Sorry.
you'll never guess this. I just don't think he's going far enough. I think he seems like he wants to be a high value man. And I think he's got the right mentality. But I don't think he's like, think about this. You're a woman. You're a young woman. I'm an older man. Okay. You're 16. I'm 34. All right. In 8 years, your youthful vigor will fade away.
Got it.
Right? In 20 years, you'll look like an old hag. Right? In 50 years, you'll be shitting your Pampers. In 100 years, you'll be dead as a high-value man. I need a woman who is committed. Okay? In 1,000 years, our civilization will advance to a Type 1 spacefaring civilization. Okay? At that point, there will be so many women who, just by the numbers, there'll be so many women who
Looking at the data.
hot,
Looking
who
at the
are
data.
10%, top 10% hot. Who are models. And it'll be so much more that it'll dwarf the chances. Like, why would I get with you when in 1,000 years there will be 20 billion more people who look just like you?
Where are you? Where are you in 1,000 years?
I'm a high value man.
How are you alive?
Because I control what I intake into my body.
Have you solved reversing aging?
As a high value man, I find aging gay. And so I don't subscribe to it.
It's not a choice. You don't get to choose. You can't.
That's exactly what betas think, that you don't get to choose. I am in command of every aspect of my life as a high value male.
I think you're psychotic. I think you're in an insane.
I have one more video for you.
Here are 6 signs that he's a high-value man. Now, look, I talk a lot about what it means to be a high-value woman, but what are the values of a high-value man? Here are 6 things to look for that signal you found a high-value man. And to describe a high-value man, we use an acronym called values. The V is for video. He's video and audio. Basically, he means that he tells you all the right things, but the video is his actions. He actually shows up and does it.
He's not good at acronyms, and I think I can beat his acronym.
Okay.
He's talking about value. You know, like video, video and audio. He says and does things, right? I think that I'm better at acronyms because I'm just a higher value man than him. First off, my hair isn't a little bit gray because I'm young. I have my youthful vigor intact. All right. Number 2, I can spell. So I know that V meaning video and audio doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Right. Of course.
Okay. So I came up with my own acronym.
All right. Okay.
Ready?
All right.
This is how you tell if a woman is a low-value woman. And my acronym is B.U.S.T.E.D. Okay?
Okay. It's
B is for bitch. If she's a bitch, it's a sure sign that she's busted and a low-value woman.
how do you tell whether someone
doesn't respond to my advances? U is for ugly. And if you're not top 10% upper echelon hot, you know, like blow my socks off and
blow my socks off.
You know what I mean? And just a walking bombshell, it's likely that you're a low value woman and you need to reevaluate your priorities.
Got it.
S, stupid.
Got it. Right.
Stupid.
Right.
You know, I need a woman who is intelligent enough to submit to me always.
Got it.
And to know that as a high value man, I could go get any bitch that I want, and that she's smart enough to know that she can't be trusted.
Gotcha.
T, tits. There is a tits ratio that I think you need to hit as a woman. Otherwise, you are a low value woman. Again, this goes back to the genetics thing. Some people are born with an advantage, but you can get boob jobs. So it's in your power to become a high value woman.
Got it.
If you get a boob job.
Got it.
And that's tits. E, eating disorder. You are in control of what your body looks like.
Okay.
Okay? You might be born with the genetics of a linebacker, but through eating disorders.
Oh, you're saying? Oh no. Oh,
you
God.
can make your body look like whatever you want your body to look like.
I thought you were going to say not to have one.
Oh, have one if you need one. You know what I mean? And it goes both ways. Like if you're born too skinny, like stick figure, like twig, you can eating disorder the other way. Force food into yourself. Develop a love-hate relationship with what you eat.
No double standards about eating disorders with
Absolutely
you.
Not. Absolutely not.
Got it.
Absolutely
just get one.
And then D, doesn't ask me to change my lifestyle for any reason.
Thought you were... Got it. Okay.
As a high-value man, I am a confident rocket of a human being, and I'm just flying through the cosmos. And if you were to try to drag me down, think about aeronautics.
I'll try.
Think of aerodynamics. Like
I don't know why.
The more you increase the drag on a flying object,
yes,
the more that's bad.
You just don't even fucking know what you're talking about. He's just complete.
And you
guy that's completely lost the plot.
What do you think happens if an F-16 fighter jet introduces drag into their aerodynamics? They get dragged down.
Right.
And I don't need a busted bitch to drag me down as a high value.
Bitch is in your acronym.
Don't be one.
But you don't need.
Yeah, you're getting the system. You understand the system.
You don't need to say.
This guy said video and audio. Do what you say. Like, spell it the fuck out. I'm a high-value male. I don't have the time to sift through a hard acronym.
The acronym is busted bitch. B, bitch.
Bitch. And then the second B on bitch is busted.
Think about it.
Now, think about what a high-value woman is. Pick a member.
The opposite of it.
Pick a member of TLC.
Do you just...
What did a member of TLC say? I don't want no scrubs.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. As a non-scrub, a high-value male, I wouldn't have to worry about hanging out the passenger side of my best friend's ride and trying to holler at, Lisa Left Eye Lopez. I wouldn't have to worry about that at all.
What's she called Left Eye?
Huh?
What, Lisa Left Eye?
Lisa Left Eye Lopez. She's the one that died. You know that a girl from TLC died? Rest in peace, Left Eye.
Why Left Eye?
She was the rapper of the group. She had a cool name.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe she had like two different colored eyes or something.
I bet there's a reason. Huh. You never consider these things.
There she is wearing a Pirates patch. Never once did I.
Lopez was renamed Left Eye after a compliment from her friend, speculated to be New Edition member Michael Bivens, who once told her he was attracted to her because of her left eye, which is more slanted than her right eye.
Oh, she just got a cool lazy eye.
Got a cool lazy eye.
Yeah. That's what I tell people about my lazy eye, that it's really cool.
Yep. I don't have a lazy eye.
And
if I did,
you would be a beta. You would
I would
be a high
be less.
male.
Well, I'd just be a lower value male.
Gotcha. But still a higher value male than most.
High value male and beta and sigma and alpha don't necessarily follow the same guidelines. It's like
no, I don't.
It's like the personality tests. Like there's the Myers-Briggs,
and
the
Enneagram.
Exactly. So like there's multiple different kinds, and sometimes those line up. Like a high value male is likely to be an alpha or a sigma male. It's unlikely that a high value male will be a beta. However, like 100% a high value male is 8 inches in thick. Every time.
All right, so you're saying on record that is you, and that's also a genetics thing.
Again, you're in control of what your body looks like.
What?
You are, as a high-value male, I am in control of the shape and aspects of my body.
You can't eating disorder into your dick.
Of course you can't. That's an eating disorder. But through the power of actualization and prayer, you can get your member a lot larger, longer, thicker, and
harder,
generally
faster,
more virile,
longer. What are your religious values? You keep saying through prayer. I'm confused. Are you like Christian after all this?
It's non-traditional, but it is organized.
Non-traditional organized.
Well, it's God. Okay. Maybe it's not a Christian God, but it's God.
Is it Jesus?
Sometimes. Sometimes it's Jesus.
No, but no. I'm not asking high. I'm just asking you, just the one high value male. Is it Jesus?
For me?
Yes.
A high value male does not disclose his secrets.
But
all right. I'm already giving you so much of the sauce right now, and you're asking for the meatball. Okay. All I'm asking you to do is take the ingredients laid before you and make your own meatball with my delicious sauce.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I will.
That's all I'm asking.
Think
you can lead a horse to water.
Can't make it. Can't make
it eat the sauce.
Can't make it make the sauce.
Make the sauce on the meatball.
You can lead a horse to water and give it all the ingredients for being a high value male, but you can't
make it a high value male. It's a horse.
Think about aerodynamics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when there's drag on the front of a plane, how it becomes gay.
Yeah, exactly. Drag trans drag show.
You said hook up with trans people.
You're supposed to, yeah. In my philosophy, you're supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, wait, is it to not be gay? You said to hook up with gay people.
So that you can experience, so that when a girl touches your pee-pee, you don't go, oh my God, I'm going to marry you. You know? You've already experienced every single creature under the sun.
What?
In a sexual way.
Wait, no, you did not say that earlier.
And so then when a woman comes up to you and she's like, oh, I'll bounce on it hardcore crazy style.
Right.
That you don't just go, oh, I'm going to put a ring on it. You just go, okay, bounce on it hardcore crazy style. I'm going to let you do that, but I'm not going to put a ring on it because I'm a high value male and I need to know if you're a high value woman. Also, the minute that you bounced on it, you became tainted. Right? You're used.
Wait.
You're used goods now.
Wait, what?
All right?
You or the woman?
As a high value male, I need to know what your body count is.
The woman or you?
The woman.
Okay.
If you were a woman,
if
you were a woman,
uh-huh,
and you were walking up to me,
uh-huh,
be a woman, and you're walking up to me,
yeah,
okay. First off, I'm gonna act real nonchalant.
Got it. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, I just need to get around you. I'm in
now,
line
the way
for
you
food.
approached me is the way that a lower value woman would approach me,
said,
and now
sir.
I need to know what your body count is. Because otherwise I won't know if you've been used or tainted, and I can't give someone who's been used or tainted or busted any of my time as a high-value male. So I'm going to need that body count from you.
I'm just trying to send my mail
out. So
already
you have just disqualified yourself as a sexual object for me. So I don't even see you in that way anymore. And now you've diminished your value all the way down to zero. I don't even want to give you the time of day, and I need to move on with my life and value my time. And that's how you deal with a busted bitch, right? I'm selling a course. I got a course all put together.
It sounds like you've kind of given me all the information that's going to be in the course already.
There's a lot of stuff you're not thinking about.
There's more that I'm not thinking about.
That you're not thinking about.
I really don't understand how hooking up with quote unquote every creature under the sun. You're hooking up with animals too.
That lies in that 40%.
Oh, the freaky stuff,
of the freaky shit, and also you,
and also
that you don't tell anybody about.
Got it. But you
also you have to be careful with spilling your seed for someone who's not going to be your wife. As you should have sex with 100 people,
right?
But don't spill your seed for anyone who isn't your future wife.
Wait,
so I'm talking about semen retention.
Yeah, wait.
And I'm talking about going until climax but edging yourself out.
Holy shit.
I'm talking about a dedicated 20 years of edging before you find the one true person that you're supposed to spend your life with.
We're talking about having sex with 100 people, never coming in any of those instances, edging in general altogether for 20 plus years until you have sex with one person.
Yeah.
You're going to kill her like Hancock.
I'm going to... And I'm going to glaze that woman.
You as a high-value male are coming never?
Yeah. Semen retention. I keep my T up. It's a huge part about being a high-value male. Keep your testosterone up. Never do anything that could be misconstrued as gay or effeminate.
You're having sex with gay men!
For women. To get chicks. Okay? To get chicks.
High-value women don't want to have sex with guys that are having sex with men.
High-value women don't know what they want. They want to be dominated.
What? No,
they want to submit to a high-value male.
Wait,
it's programmed into their DNA.
Wait, so like high-value women are submissive?
All women are submissive. If they're pretending that they're not, then they're being bitches, which is the first part of the acronym for
part
busted.
of busted. Damn, you really got an answer for everything, don't you? Don't you? Well, I've been approaching girls all wrong by not having sex with men.
I think so. I think so. Those shoes are cool. Where'd you get those cool shoes? Your outfit is really cool today. Let me see those shoes. Pop those shoes up. What kind of shoes are they? Why do they got an autograph on the one side of it on your right foot?
It's a custom from
who?
I don't remember. It's a musician.
Who?
I don't.
Echo?
Echo. Yes.
Who's that?
I don't know. Kyle Roy got them for free at his concert he went to. They were giving out his
good for him. They look sick.
His custom Vans, and then they didn't fit him. So
that's the first high value male thing you've done all day.
Gave him to me. I can't believe
that really derailed me. When Pat came in and sat down, like I don't think Digimon shirt is cool, but when Pat came in and sat down, I got him on camera, and I was like, "Your outfit's kind of bringing the whole room together. You got a cool outfit on today." And then his shoes came. I was like, "Oh, your shit is very well put together. Good for you." That never happens. Like, you guys watch this show. Pat just puts on a shirt, pants, shoes. It's very weird that Pat has a very put together look today. It's odd.
Jared completely abandoning a bit for color profile. Holy shit!
It looks nice. You got a nice thing going on.
Thanks. The whole thing. Yeah.
Socks. What are you doing with socks?
Just white Nikes.
How old are those? Good God. Sweet Jesus.
I don't think they're that old.
What are you doing to your socks? Oh, you're wearing black jeans over them.
I am wearing black jeans over them. Yeah.
As a high value man.
That's
tight as fuck. As high value man, you give other high value men props.
Your outfit looks very good, 70s and very good. Jared's changing his entire life to be in the 1970s.
I am.
Everything except the phone. He won't get rid of that damn phone.
This shit is fucking awesome. I would never.
It shows me all these high value male videos, and those have been really helpful, as you can tell.
Those have been really changing my life.
Those have really changed the amount of dudes I'm fucking to get with all these girls.
I'm up 100% from where I was before.
I had never
straight man and gay man, according to my science.
And how are you convincing straight men to hook up with you?
Again, it's not about, you keep using the word convincing. I don't have to convince anybody anything. I dominate people. I'm dominating these people.
You're gonna.
I'm almost making them do it.
You're gonna go to prison. Holy shit, Jared!
I'm up huge.
Jared said he had a bit, but God, for the love of fucking God, what are those guys? Are any of those parody accounts?
No.
Fuck.
No, they're all real.
Holy
they're
shit.
All very, very. Oh, and I have to do a shout out because this is this is a bit that was very much inspired by another podcaster who I like.
Did you catch that I took my necklace off because it looked like his necklace? Did you catch that? He's wearing a necklace that looked a lot like that. I went.
Gino the Ghost. I want to shout out Gino the Ghost. If you've ever seen this guy before.
No, I don't think so.
I really like his stuff.
Cool.
He makes fun of these people way better than I do.
Gotcha.
But no, these guys are very serious. It goes hand in hand. Well, you already know he stays on like the startup bro, tech bro, like wake up in the morning, 4 a.m, put that bottle of water in the thing, do an ice bath. You know that guy.
Yeah.
He kind of stays on that side, and I'm on the other side. I'm usually like people who like flip houses. I think should die in fires.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think they should lose their leg and go their whole life without. You know. But like, so like he naturally came up in my algorithm because he was
being funny,
and bitching and moaning about the guys that I also hate. So
I was pretty nervous that you like, because it's a tricky thing because you're
slippery slope,
because you're coming in with a good funny bit, but then I'm like, how did Jared find all three of these?
You know, the same way you would have to have been following me for a while, but you know how sometimes I'll post whole stories about alpha males. Like it's been a while since I've done it.
It's been a while. It's been a couple years.
I've been following the alpha male stuff for like 7 years. I think it's the most disgusting and horrible thing
that's ever happened.
That has happened to men. And I had a conversation with somebody recently about toxic masculinity and male fragility and stuff, and how people at the top are poisoning the minds of our young men, and it's a hard thing to talk about and shit. And people like that are like the evidence of the toxic masculinity. You know, it's just like that guy really said you need to have sex with 50 women to be a high value man.
Yeah, truly.
Like, you know how hard it is to have sex with 50 women as a normal person?
Yep.
You know, it's like a really.
I sure do.
Yeah, I'm not even close. Do you count? Some people have a list.
Nope. I would never.
I would.
Let's get off it.
I count because it's 5. No,
Me too.
I knew some. Yeah, I can't. I know people who keep a list.
I couldn't be me.
Oh no!
Couldn't.
Oh no!
Couldn't. And I don't. That makes one of us. But I'm not asking.
I know people who keep lists. I really know someone who keeps a list, apparently.
Who? Who? One of your buddies from back home?
Move on. Deflect.
God, probably only girls on that list, huh? It's probably just hot girls, right?
I knew someone who kept a list and all the things that they did with the people. It'd be like, this is Michelle, anal. This is, with
little drop down, little subsections.
Like her Instagram handle, so he never forgets. Why did you, wait, there was a second there. Did you see that? He went,
It's kind of useful, but it kind of be helpful. Kind of be a helpful part of it, I guess. But
what part of that is helpful?
Kind of be a helpful thing.
What?
Nothing. You're right.
I think Pat might be a high value male.
No, I got no money. No.
That's another huge part of it. You can't be a high value male unless you make $100,000.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
at the very least, you got to make 6 figures.
Every $100,000.
Horrible thing. That one dude, the buff guy, who tells the guy that he looks Amish. First off, that poor Amish looking guy. Poor Yoder. He's having a hard time. Ezekiel, he's having the toughest time right now because he does look Amish. And
Sure.
he fucking got him.
Sure.
Right? And he came in and he's like, I consider myself a high value male. And I'm like, you got somebody like that who is like susceptible to the programming of toxic masculinity to call into a show and you're like, yeah, you're not nearly as buff as me. You don't make 6 figures.
Sure.
It's a horrible thing that some men do. And you know what the epitome of it is? Is the balloon pop show.
I don't know the balloon. Wait, on the YouTube show.
Well, now it's on Netflix, I believe.
Oh, fuck.
It's 10 people in a room.
Yeah.
They all have a balloon, and this very nice young gentleman walks in, right? So it works both ways. There's 10 women or there's 10 men. And let's say that there's 10 women. They're all lined up.
Yeah.
You got this young man walks in, and he probably dressed up. You know, he probably got himself looking nice. He's probably 5'8", 5'9", like on the shorter side of average.
Yeah.
And he walks in, and you just hear a cacophony of balloon pops. And you can see the balloons are not the only things that become deflated.
Yeah.
Like he comes in, he's like, oh. Like it's just so fucking sad for that dude. And then he always says something like this. He's like, I'm an entrepreneur. I have a small business. And then it's the same on the other side. Flip it over. You got 10 dudes, and they're all like, yeah. And then you have a young woman walks up. She's got her hair done. She's got her makeup did. She's got like her best clothes on.
Yeah.
She walks in. She's so excited. Like she's in here to try to find a high value male. She walks in. 10 balloon pops because she doesn't have triple D's.
Yeah, or something stupid.
It's the most toxic shit of all time.
Yeah.
It's like the most toxic version of that like Naked Attraction show.
Yeah, yes. Naked Attraction is tricky because it's either super toxic or like super body positive.
Yeah. But it's not in the balloon pop show.
No,
in the
it's
balloon
only,
pop show,
it's only shitty.
Only horrible.
I don't know where it puts me on the high value male thing, but I just never pop my balloon.
Really?
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Well, you look very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds sweet.
Yeah. Just,
a date with me? Wow. No fooling?
Like, I don't think.
Wow. Well, that sounds nice.
Especially in that.
And then Pat would get you to the date. Pat would you'd be on a date with Pat. He'd order like a sippy cup.
Oh, sure. Okay.
He'd have a sippy cup and some Dino Nuggies, and you'd have whatever you had. And then at the end of the date, if you were really excited, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm just not looking for a relationship right now."
But I love to hang out. I think hanging out's great.
Pat eats his Dino Nuggies, invites you back to his apartment, puts on some Digimon, and then puts on an anime OST. And then when things start getting a little freaky deaky, he goes, "And by the way, I'm just not looking for anything committed right now."
Yeah.
Pat's like a grown-up tall Butters. That's what Pat is.
Yeah, tall.
High value.
Yeah.
High value. So here's the deal. If we were both trying to qualify for high value man right now, you'd meet the height requirement.
Yep.
You're clearly over 6 feet tall.
Yes, sir.
I would be.
You'd be there.
I'd be there. I'd be etching in at 6 feet with my posture fully up.
Fully
Extended right when I wake up in the morning.
Right. right.
But it is 6 feet.
It's there. Rest assured.
And then we both make, I don't know, probably combined not $100,000 in a year. So we'd fail on that aspect.
Yeah.
Neither one of us are incredibly in shape. Like in two very funny ways, like that I eat healthier, but then don't exercise, and you exercise and eat dino nuggies.
That's correct. That is what it is.
And I think honestly, if we combined forces,
if we split the difference,
Pat can't grow a beard, I can.
But we can do this all day because that's every aspect of our life. It's why this is the only thing that's successful.
Oh, if they just made the fusion dance, we'd be there.
Yeah, yes. That's always been true. Are you kidding? If I could play guitar, we'd be set. There's a whole bunch of shit that
if I was 8 inches in thick.
Yeah, just need.
Why? If Pat knew how to dress himself,
we just need the earrings or the dance. Either one. I don't really mind. Well, also, both of our mental health things that are bad are.
You think it would cancel each other out?
Well, I hope they would. It's definitely that I have the ones you don't have, and you have the ones I don't have.
For sure.
So either they both get worse or they both go away.
You think we would morph into the worst driver of all time?
Well, so it's just if you do the dance wrong.
No. Like we'd combine forces.
We'd be the worst driver.
So Pat drives looking at his phone, 15 miles an hour, waits for people to come for him to slowly take a left, cut off traffic, be driving in the oncoming lane for like 100 feet.
Yeah.
And then I drive like really fast, really like looking at the road.
Yeah.
And take very calculated, measured risks when I'm doing my stuff. But then have been in more car accidents than Pat.
By like a margin of 700%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Pat drives like a fucking psychopath. But then I drive like also a psychopath.
Just somebody going slow sideways. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. If that
Pat's reversing at 15
if
down
that
the
happens,
street.
we'll make enough money to Uber. if we can do it, if we can
figure that shit out, that'd be nice.
We'll make enough money to Uber. It'll be all right.
Do you think if we fusion HOD, we'd rip ourselves in half? Because we'd go crazy on the inside of our brain. Care about stuff. No, don't care about stuff. No, care about stuff.
Yeah, maybe. That's a huge part. That's another huge part about why the show works is going home. It's taking a nap.
We both high five. We go, time to go home and jerk off.
Yeah. Whoa. Fantastic.
Fusion.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That was a really good bit. That was all fantastic.
Thank you. I just came up with it last night.
I think something I wanted to bring up might be a little bit related, but I don't know if it's. It's kind of correlated with what you were being a high value male, but not quite. It's just something. Okay. It's just something I noticed, and you'll jump the gun with me on this because you'll know what I'm bringing up as soon as I start saying it.
Okay.
You know those memes. It's a pretty popular meme. Almost Friday made like a longer skit about it, but the joke is like women are like, "Oh my goodness, girl, I love you so much," and when they leave, they're like behind their back, they're like, "She's such a bitch."
Sure.
And men are like, "Fuck you, dude, you suck ass," or whatever when you're hanging out with your boys, and then they leave, and behind their back, you're like, "He's the best. Like I love that dude.
Sure.
I'd do anything for him." You are that. In a kind of funny way, in a way that's very fun and cool, but also just a little bit specific. Where if you're a fan of this podcast, Jared will call my nose big. He'll call what I'm wearing dumb. We'll call each other gay, skinny,
it really
fat.
Surprised me that he dressed nice today. It genuinely took me off guard.
I'm not reading comments almost ever. One girl on our most recent bit was like, "This was funny until I saw that dude's gay nails."
Well, did you see what I said? Don't talk about him like that.
It's like a girl's Instagram, and Jared, who's famous, is like, "Hey, bitch." I didn't even get in there. I was like, whoa, buddy, but it's okay. It's
hold me back.
She's just leaving a comment. It don't even matter. You were like, we'll ask you how we dress. We'll ask you how we dress every day.
Next time we get dressed in the morning, I'll give you a ring. You know, for fashion advice, you bitch.
It's like a girl with like 800 followers.
I know. Pissed me off because she was verified. I'm like, you're paying for verification so people can see your comment? Well, I saw it, and here you go.
She paid for the verified.
Here you go, stupid. I was sitting there refreshing my comments, waiting for her to say something back. Say something. Say something. Say something to me. Say something to me.
I also like don't like comics like they don't have that much effect on me. Like I'm like, Jared, she's not even real. Like
she is. She's out there.
Jared, underneath her comment it says read CAPTCHA. It's a Skynet bot designed to call you gay.
It's one of the bots I paid for to comment on our stuff.
Sometimes they send negative ones to make it look even, to make it look real. I paid for a click farm, but they got to put some bad ones in there so it doesn't look fake. Don't reply to those.
No, I'm in the comments, bro. You guys are horrible people.
I'm doing Terminator 3 when Skynet goes down, but instead of them doing a bunch of bombs,
your shit's gay. Hey, that hurt my feelings.
Skynet is an AI robot that becomes sentient, and it decides that to punish humanity, it just needs to make a bunch of accounts. Just like you're not even an alpha male at all. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
It's not real. It's just a fucking.
Yes, I am. I am though.
Haha, L. Fucking it's Skynet at official Skynet.
You might catch me in the comments. Like you could probably tally these up. One of my favorite comments to sling out when someone's hating is "you a hoe."
you a hater for real.
You a hater for real.
Made me laugh. Everyone on that Metallica video being like, "I hate Metallica as much as the next guy." Go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck yourself. Maybe I didn't make it apparent in that clip, but that's my favorite band of all time.
If you talk shit about Metallica, Wu-Tang Clan on this podcast, for sure it's not going to go well. Yeah. I think I have other artists like that, but I'll let you talk shit about the Jonas Brothers. I probably wouldn't let you talk shit about like an AC/DC. I think they're gods of rock.
Yeah, you know.
But like don't.
You can't. You come at the legends. Like, I listen to plenty of shit that's bad.
Yeah.
You can make fun of Mastodon if you want.
Sure.
It's a gross listen.
Sure.
It's a yucky listen.
And but Metallica's Metallica. Like, don't make fun of them even.
Like,
come on.
They knew how famous they were going to be. They named themselves Metallica. They knew how much of a fucking cultural event it was going to be. Like from the jump. Come on, man.
I had to follow Warbringer last night.
Yeah. Oh wow. Warbringer.
It was Warbringer and then me playing disco.
Wow. Yeah, somebody else, one of our highest liked comments, because I always see things come up like someone liked your comment.
Yeah.
Was it's on Instagram. Someone was like, the fake laughing is killing me, bro. Like, what the fuck? And I said, oh, look, it's the guy who hates friendship.
Guy who hates joy.
Hey, wow.
Guy who hates friendship and joy.
Here. I was wondering when the guy who hates friendship was going to show up.
Oh, look at it. Guy stuck in darkness. Guy stuck in dark place.
Damn, let the sun shine, brother. It's the age of Aquarius.
I tell you what, when you crawl out from there, we'll be here waiting for you with a warm hug.
A warm hug and a lot of laughs.
A warm hug and a lot of laughs.
Yeah, so...
nice cold beer.
I don't want to post any... It's such a double-edged sword, and we were talking about this because every sword is double-edged except for katanas. That talking about IP is just going to make me kill myself. You know? Bringing up anything, if I say anything... Like, here's the deal. We both like Star Wars, so sometimes we have some Star Wars stuff to talk about. If you mention Star Wars,
they come out.
Out. Those fucking grubworms come out of the goddamn woodworks, and they're just like, actually,
yeah.
And it's always some stupid shit because, like,
come out like a worm in the Sarlacc pit. You're welcome.
Me and Pat are always like making jokes about Star Wars because we're Star Wars fans,
like the show, like the movies.
You know what I mean? We like Star Wars a lot.
It's good shit.
So in order to make a joke, this is just a lesson, I guess. In order to make a joke about something, you have to subvert something. Right? You have to make fun of something. You have to something has to be taken a little pass at.
Yeah.
So your thing that's your favorite thing in the world has to be made fun of a little bit. And there's a couple ways you can do that. You can say isn't it funny that they made the Trade Federation Japanese? Because it is.
Sure.
It is funny. It's objectively funny that happened. Or you just make some stuff up that didn't happen. Like you riff for a little while.
Your favorite thing in the world? I don't know how you'd make bukkake funny.
Well, it could be from the Trade Federation. I'm doing a bukkake. And I'm just doing a Trade Federation accent. We've discussed this.
When we're doing the Italian accent, that's because we fucking hate Italians.
The Jedi are here. I have Qui-Gon Jinn on his knees.
Oh shit! You're still.
It is time to pay the price.
Qui-Gon Jinn gets bukkake from the Trade Federation.
It's time for your bukkake.
Fuck. All right. There's your IP. I hope you had fun.
Bitch.
See? Subverted. We subverted it all the way to bukkake.
All the way to bukkake.
You're
welcome.
See
Yes, I want bukkake too. Excuse me.
in the middle of the thing.
I hate bukkake. It's wet and it gets everywhere.
It's wet and it gets everywhere. It gets everywhere. Gets everywhere. Annie?
I'll bukkake anyone. The women. The children.
So bukkake has blinded you?
You're going down a bukkake path that I can't follow. You bukkake'd her against me. You've done that yourself.
Anakin, my allegiance is to the Republic, to bukkake.
Anakin, bukkake is evil. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. Then you are covered in cum. Don't make me bukkake you.
That's good. That's what I want. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna do that in my empire. Everyone's gonna do bukkake in the empire.
Bukkake in the empire.
That's why we made. That's why we made all these fucking clones. So we've got more of them. It's easier to do when you got all these fucking clones.
Bukkake there. Can you imagine bukkakeing General Grievous? He's going. He's just covered and dripping, and then Obi-Wan walks up and he goes, Kenobi!
Come on him. Come on him now.
Do it.
Just in the bukkake circle.
Both of you.
Do it.
Both of you and me. Come on him. Thank you for joining us on another episode of The Meantime.
God damn it.
My name is Jared.
Fuck. Oh, can we
His name's Pat.
We're gonna shit and come on them.
Tune in Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific.
He just always
on
waits.
idobi.com or the idobi app.
Give us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, 5 stars on Spotify. Listen to my band, Not My Weekend. Listen to Jared's band, Rat Park. I'm sorry we pooped on you. I'm sorry we came on you. I can't believe we keep doing this.
Join us next time to see what other fluid we'll get on you.
It's just that you...
We're going to get some shit on you. Well, we already did. And then we came on you. Both of us, same time. All right. See you next week.
Bye.